Hello everyone, and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 2 PvP and another weapon showcase. Sorry about the bit of a delay in these guys. I had to look through every showcase that I had and determine which ones need to be remade. I do have a list now, and we'll be re-uploading quite a few with updated video and commentary, so that's a thing. But anyway, back on topic. The Red Iron Twinblade. This weapon is one of the ones that got a massive, huge, ridiculous buff in the patch. Before, this weapon had an attack rating of right around 350 Withering Blades +2. Now, it has an attack rating for me of 519, so it's kind of ridiculous how much they improved it. Getting started with the rest of the weapon, it requires 26 strength and 20 dexterity in order to wield. It has an A scaling in strength, which used to be a C scaling if I recall correct, and no dexterity scaling. Its physical base damage is 340, and as I said, the attack rating for me with a Ring of Blades +2 is 519. That's more than I have with a Zweihander, I believe. Bit ridiculous, just a bit, and if it's not more, it's right around the same. I honestly can't recall. But it's up there. It's more than most greatswords. The counter strength of the weapon is 120, which is average. The poise damage is 30 per hit, so this one is pretty good as far as being able to get multiple hits on people. The weight of the weapon was also increased, I do believe, and it now weighs 14 units. So all of that together, I'd say it's pretty well balanced. The fact that it does have a Twinblade part of its moveset and has such a high attack rating is a bit unnecessary in my opinion. I mean, before I was able to combo someone for around 900 damage. Now I'm comboing someone for around 1100, 1200 damage. Is it necessary? No. Is it a good buff? When you keep in mind the fact that a lot of the time you will just be having individual hits because it's relatively easy to dodge, it helps quite a bit. It really does. I would have to say that the biggest pro of this weapon would be the fact that it does so much damage and is very easy to build up a lot of damage with. I mean, you can build up damage very quickly if you are able to land all of those hits successfully. So it's a very, very intimidating weapon, especially considering a lot of players are now starting to use it. I've heard that this weapon has a nickname as well. Similar to the Sun Sword being the battery, this weapon is, of course, the Propeller. So that's a thing, I guess. And Jorg's Spear, or however it's pronounced, is the Yogurt Spear. Yeah, guess we're getting some fun nicknames for weapons. I guess that's just a thing that's happening, which, you know, I'm okay with. Anyway, other pros of this weapon, I would have to say, would be the fact that its moveset is very interesting. It's unique. It's got a few different movesets built into it. It's got a Twinblade moveset, of course. It has a Lance moveset. It has a Halberd moveset. And it has a Reaper class moveset, actually. So that's pretty interesting and really good. They work together very well and can take a bit of getting used to. But when you do get used to it, you can pull off some pretty cool combos. Also, its R2 attacks, the two-handed R2s, are very, very damaging. I hit almost 670 with a single two-handed R2, and then you can actually follow it up. People can roll out of that attack, out of the second one, or rather away from the second two-handed R2, but a lot of the time they will roll to the side, and if you unlock, you can actually sort of follow them, and, well, it doesn't necessarily work out well for them. Just saying. Cons of the weapon, I would have to say that the biggest con for this weapon would be the weight. It does weigh 14 units, and that is quite a bit, so you have to really keep in mind that if you are planning a build around this. Other cons would be the fact that, again, the moveset is interesting. It's unique, and it is a bit awkward, so it does require quite a bit of practice to get used to, but again, once you do get used to it, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Other than that, I really can't think of any cons, other than the fact that the dexterity requirement is a bit high, but again, it is a Twinblade, so that's something that should be expected. Overall, it's a really good weapon, not really many things bad about it. A lot of really good things about it. Builds up damage very easily, and is very fun to use. That moveset, it's fun. It's just really fun. So, it is what it is, guys. Anyway, this is the last fight. I hope you found the video helpful in one way or another. Please like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time.